Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm really excited to upload it for you guys. I'm just going to be going through a tutorial today on how to put Velcro rollers in. This will add volume to your hair, make it beautiful and wavy, and add a lot of texture. Just finished washing my hair, just brushed it out with a normal paddle brush. I haven't put any product in it. I don't really use any mousses in my hair anymore because I find that my hair it just weighs down my hair, and if you go to a club and you're in a club and you sweat, it really mats the hair together and it does not look good after a while. So I always put my curlers in with no product whatsoever. And you want to blow dry your hair upside down. And you want to use your fingers in a circular motion, buffing at the front of your hair. This will create volume in your hair. This will then create volume in your hair and compensate for you not having mousse in. Okay, so you want to blow dry your hair so it's pretty much dry. It can be a teeny bit damp, but you want to blow dry it so it's pretty much dry, because otherwise your curlers are just gonna fall out. And you want to part your hair, so I always like to have my hair parted where it's gonna sit when it comes out of the curlers. Just gives it that more shape, and the curlers, you've constructed it around your part and where you want it. First of all, I like to use a bit of a bigger curler in the front, just because you don't want those tight curls, because that's going to mess with the shape of your fringe in the front. It's just going to give you a tight curl next to your face, and you want it to be more flowy. So just taking a section of hair from the front this big, and you don't have to do big sections. You can have a lot of curlers in your hair. I find that if you do big sections, all the hair doesn't fit into the curler and it doesn't give it that nice tight curl that you want at the end. And you just want to roll, for the front of my face, I roll the curler back because you don't want it hanging in your face. You'll get like a big bump in your hair. So you just want to make sure you have it fully curled over the curler, like so. Because if it's just straight when it goes into the curler, it's just gonna spin off in any direction. You're gonna have like a nice wave, and then you're gonna have ends that flick out, or the ends aren't even going to be curled. And then you just want to get a normal bobby pin and then put it right at the bottom of the curl and just place it in like that, and make sure it's in firmly too. Then you're going to get a section on the other side, still keeping in with my part. Just brush it. Maybe I could grab a little bit more. And I'll grab another curler about that size. And just again using that same motion, just making sure it's all flat in the curler, and then rolling it back from your face. And pinning that one in. And now here, when you move on to the back of your face, I like to keep in with my part to do the first two curlers at the front, because that's how they're going to stay. That's the shape that you want when you bring the curlers out. But the back, you really want the back to be full and all joined together. So you're just going to grab a piece and you're going to move over your part. So you're just going to grab all the hair and just disregard your part right now. You're just going to grab another section of hair, comb it through, and then I like to use another medium-sized curler for the top again, and then as well just making sure you're getting all of those ends flat down onto the curl. Then at the back, I like to have tighter curls, so I use a bit of a smaller Velcro roller. And I just line the whole of my head with these at the back, just because it'll give you tighter curls at the back. And it'll just give you a nice wavy look from the back. And then we're just going to do the whole down the back of the head. Then for the sides at the top here, I like to add a little bit more volume so I get a bit of a bigger curler. That's gonna really, it's not gonna be really curly on top. I mean, if you want the really, really curly effect, you can go for the smaller curlers like we put in the back. But just a curler at the side, it just adds volume to the roots. And that's what I like at the sides. Again, getting all the hairs tucked in and just rolling it back. And then same on this side. Just gonna grab the hair. For the back part, I like to just grab a piece at the back, brush through it again, get a smaller curler for the back there, making sure all the ends are tucked in. And if you have layers like that and your hair falls out of the curler, you can bring those in a little after you've rolled it into other hair. So, you're rolling like that and the hair's coming out. Just roll the curler that way, roll the hair around, and you can pick up those strands of hair that you wanted to get in and now roll them around the curler. And then again, just grabbing that extra shorter piece, rolling it into the curl and rolling it down. And then since my part is here, so I've got more hair over here, I like to use two curlers for this side, just to make sure you're getting each section of hair carefully into the curler. Again, this front piece I like to roll away from my face, I like to roll it away from my face. So it's not, when you take it out your curls, it's not hanging in your face. It doesn't really matter if your curlers look a little messy, like mine don't look fantastic. But the main thing is that it's going to look good when you take your curlers out and it's going to get that curl in it. So it doesn't have to be really, really neat when you put your curlers in. And then you just want to heat it with a hairdryer a little. You want to make sure you get the whole head, everything at the back. And then you're just going to spray it with hairspray and then leave it in for about half an hour, 40 minutes. If you want to get a really good curl on it, leave them in for an hour. So I've had my curlers in now for about 40 minutes and I'm just going to take them out. So when you've finished, you don't want to run a brush through your hair because it's just going to pull out all the curls that you've just made with the velcros. So you can just use your fingers to touch up and get the front right. Schwarzkopf Super Styling Hairspray. Shaking it, spraying exactly where I want it. And you want to hold the hairspray away from your face as you don't blow out, so as you don't cause any parts to move that you've got them where you want them. And it also stops a lot of hairspray just clumping together in your hair. So this is the final result. I hope it was handy for you guys and maybe you learned something from the video. And I hope you enjoyed watching.